You know, I've been in a lot of kitchens. Big ones, small ones, messy ones, fancy ones, but nothing ever felt like this one. I mean, I walked in thinking it was just another cooking challenge. You know, apron on, ingredients lined up, the usual excitement. But there was something wrong the second I stepped inside. The air, it was heavy, thick, like it was watching me. I laughed at myself, tried to shake it off. It's fine, I whispered. Just your imagination. But yeah, that was the first mistake. The timer was set, 30 minutes. Short but doable, right? I started chopping, slicing, all that, and at first, it was normal. Too normal. And then I heard it. A faint whisper. Just barely audible, like the wind brushing across the counter. But it wasn't the wind. It said my name. I froze, knife midair. What the hell? I muttered. My hands shook. And just like that, the lights flickered. Not the usual flicker. Like something moving across the bulbs, casting shadows that weren't mine. I told myself it was nothing. I needed to focus. I couldn't let it get to me. I reached for the butter and it was melting. Rapidly. Too fast. My mind screamed no, but I couldn't stop staring. And then, something moved in the corner of my eye. A shadow, fleeting, too quick to catch properly. But the feeling of being watched, that didn't leave. I tried to laugh again, nervous laugh, but it came out wrong, harsh, trembling. And the whispering got louder, closer. I could swear it was behind me, breathing down my neck. 20 minutes left. I was sweating, and not just because of the cooking. I grabbed a jar of spices, and it slipped from my fingers, rolled across the counter. And when I bent down to pick it up, I swear I saw a face. Not fully, just a glimpse. Pale, shadowed, staring at me from the corner, eyes wide. I jerked up. Nothing. The kitchen empty. But my heart? It was pounding like a drum. The oven. Oh God, the oven. I hadn't even turned it on yet, but the door creaked open slowly. Not a normal creak, like a groan. It opened wider. I stepped back. My hands were shaking so badly I almost dropped my knife. And then it slammed shut on its own. Hard. I jumped. And just like that, I realized the air was cold. Ice cold. My breath fogged. And I could see shadows twisting along the walls, moving like they were alive. 15 minutes left. I tried to focus on chopping, but every sound made me flinch. The whisk in my hand rattled as if something unseen was shaking it. Flour puffed into the air, and then I saw prints. Tiny, dark prints moving across the counter. Not mine, not human. I swallowed hard, tried to convince myself it was imagination. But the whispering? Oh, it was back, louder, clearer. Too late. 10 minutes. 10. And the pan? It started shaking on the stove. Small at first, then violently, like something inside it wanted out. Smoke curled unnaturally. Not the smell of food, but burning hair, something acrid, metallic. I leaned closer, and for a second, just a second, I thought I saw eyes inside the pan, just staring, waiting. I reached for the knife, my hands trembling, sweat stinging my eyes. And then the lights went out, black, total. And in the silence, whispers all around me, circling, mocking, warning. Hurry, fail, burn. My heart was racing, my ears ringing. I couldn't see anything, but I could feel it moving.